cars safer. And our professional parts people will install them for you for free. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
At the Home Depot, our power tools are made for moms who do it all. Like the Ryobi One Plus 2 tool kit for just $139 that comes complete with a cordless drill and impact drive. So no matter if she's making improvements to her home or constructing a house for the birds in the backyard, she'll be equipped with tools that are as powerful as she is. Get Mom the Ryobi One Plus 18-volt power tool.
No, it's not that bad. We'll be on this for a little bit.
This Mother's Day,
After the next light.
Outdoors get more done.
Right?
After this
Spring
light.
is the time for outdoor savings. And during the Spring Savings event, you can make your lawn and garden beautiful with outdoor essentials at Lowe's. For a limited time, get 3 bags of premium mulch for just $10. And plant your garden with Miracle Grow 1.5 cubic foot organic raised bed soil, now just 2 for $15. Shop in-store and online today. Lowe's knows lawn care. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid to 5/17. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Now, text or call the ticket using the same number. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
Before we give you a little breaking news, I have to tell you, this was one of the best moments ever. I was walking back into the studio, and all of a sudden, it was almost like the song of a bird. I heard someone singing. It was like the voice of an angel. And behind the glass, the door was open, and David was crooning.
Yep.
A song apparently he had just...
Look at all this traffic going straight.
Oh, yeah.
He was singing.
So that's a
As
good
if
thing
he
we're
was in
turning
church.
left.
About apparently the Commanders have officially been sold, and it brought David to
Daniel
song.
Snyder. Bye-bye, Daniel Snyder.
No. You were singing in a very sultry manner. It was not that. David, it was beautiful.
I forgot what I was singing. I made it up. I don't even
It
remember.
was
what it
beautiful, but you thought no one was listening.
I did. I forgot the door was open.
It was unbelievable. The news is what? The sale's official?
The sale is official. Quote from Tanya and Dan Snyder. We are very pleased to have reached an agreement for the sale of the Commanders franchise with Josh Harris, who is an area native, and his impressive group of partners. His partners include Irving Magic Johnson is in that sales group.
How does that work, though? I mean, do you just buy, like, 1% of a percent? Yeah. And you're the forward face of the group, like what Jay-Z did with the Nets? Yeah. Like, is that Magic's role? Yeah. He did the same thing with the Dodgers, right?
Yeah, you get a share, but you're also, it kind of elevates you because Magic's a part of this group. Man, Magic probably gets
his presence. His presence adds value to the perception.
Yeah.
That Magic Johnson's a part of this. No, I get it.
I mean, you know, he's got money, so he may have ponied up for like 5-10%.
Well, he's got money. He just doesn't have that kind of money.
Not to buy the whole team.
I mean, 10% of this deal is $600 million.
He's got that.
Yeah, but that's his whole net worth.
We'll make it back in a year.
Okay, okay. You know what? Just keep going.
No,
I'm not going to get into an argument about it. Just keep going.
Hey. The second best city is still better than the 5th of the city.
You've done the math. I know.
Hey, let me give people the information here. This is why it's important, because of course there's been rumors and reports before, but this is a joint statement by Josh Harris and Snyder and family. So it's official. The owners have paperwork. They will vote on it. What's believed to be. They will vote on it at the owners meeting May 22nd through the 24th. So it could be no more Snyder come June.
How fast do you think that
Time for my mama!
was on the clock longer than it would take for this vote to go through?
Time for your mama? Yeah.
We're about to sell the team.
Let's just put it like this. Any rounds? Okay. Next thing on the agenda.
All right, rules changes. Oh, that's next year. Let's do it now. We're done. Yeah, it's official. So he's no longer the owner of the Commanders. I think
Mr. Jones, could you put the bottle of champagne down?
a lot
Little
of
respect.
local bars and restaurants are going to have some parties going on tonight in the D.C. area.
I know some Commander fans. Oh, they're happy.
Kenny, question for you tonight. Maple Leafs hope they get aced out. My question is this. I know earlier it turned borderline violent. I had asked you this, and you just yelled at David. It's terrible. But you're creating a shopping list for Stevie Y this summer.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that Dubas and Shanahan, like, they have to break this thing up? And if any of Toronto's high-level guys, maybe not Austin Matthews, but maybe Marner, etc., do you add any of those guys to the Red Wing shopping list?
You would run into one of two problems if you do that. One, you'd be asked to give up way too much of your, not just picks war chest. I don't even think they'd be interested in that because they're still trying to win now. You'd have to give up a lot of prospect capital, or you bring them in for somehow you get them, right?
Yeah, give me the guy you want.
Probably William Nylander.
Okay, so let's say that's the guy.
Yeah, because I feel like Matthews, they're not going to part ways with. They're not going to part ways with John Tavares. They're not going to.
You don't want
Maybe Mitch Marner, maybe.
I said Marner to you, and then that's at the point you started yelling at David, and I wrote this down. GD, David, I've run these scenarios. Close quote.
I've given you my shot.
That was actually a quote. People have not run it.
That's true. I did say that, but I've done the research on it. I've kind of mapped out what it would take, and they would be commanding,
Give me an idea.
12, 13, 14, 15 million dollars. You'd have to overpay for them at that point.
Right,
in order
but
to
I mean-
re-sign them, in order to bring them in for your window is 5 years. I think the best you're getting, a couple of those guys have maybe 2 years left on their deal. They have a no movement clause, but they have a couple of years left on their deal. You're going to either have to sign them now and overpay, or free agent sign them and overpay.
Right, but my point to you is you have to pay someone.
Correct. I want somebody that's in your window, right? If you go after Johnny Hockey, he has like 5 or 6 years left on his deal. And that's at like a $9 million or $8 million clip. I forget exactly what he's making. Much more reasonable. If you go after Kyle Connor, he's much more reasonable in terms of his salary. He's a 40-goal scorer. These guys are...
What we need to do is this.
David, why are you giving me the huffy-puffy thing? This is what you were doing before the show.
Oh, in our window. So you want to give Yzerman 5 or 6 more years? Is what you're saying? We have to get a guy that's going to be 5 or 6 more years. No, win now. Get a guy that can win now. I have a big one.
I never said wait 5 or 6 years. I said win now. Those guys can win now. The window is... I want to... You know what I want to win? I want to win now. I want to win next year. I want to win the year after that. I want to do what Tampa did, damn it. I don't want to get Austin Matthews for a year and then lose and then not have anything in the backup. Why would you do that? Why would you go after that guy? That's not going to stay here. I want to win now, and I want to win for the next... I want to win for the next decade. Is that such a problem for you, David? Do you see what Toronto won now? No, they're about to get swept. They have all those guys. They have the core four. They're not winning now. Go ahead, David. Beat Toronto. Beat Toronto. Do it. I dare you.
Any plans for your mom on Mother's Day?
This is all right. Can I ask one question?
Win now, and I don't care about 5 years from now, Kenny.
You don't win now with that.
Can I ask one question without getting yelled at?
Sure.
Kenny made the point. Is it really a concern, Kenny, if you brought someone in? I know Detroit isn't what it used to be in the pre-cap era. You really would be concerned about that player wanting to leave.
I wouldn't care about them wanting to leave as much, but I think we're more than one guy away. We're more than one Marner, more than one Matthews. So if you're going to grab one of these guys, I would want it to be a guy that's going to be here.
I get it.
For that window.
Look, I see both sides of it. Like, I get where I'm.
If you added one of those guys, if you added one of my guys, you would be winning now. You'd be making the playoffs. You'd be in the playoffs.
Right. And I'm just saying,
but one of those guys isn't long-term.
What I'm doing with the Pistons is what I'd like to do with the Wings. I want to build a shopping list of realistic people that are going to be on the market. The other day when I brought up Julius Randle, it wasn't a panacea.
I didn't see him.
I think he's going to be
Jeffrey?
available.
It wasn't
No.
Giannis.
Right. I think he's going to get traded. Now, I get what Kenny's saying. Like,
You want a long-term investment.
players on one level or
Maybe
another
he-
have imperfections.
took
either
Jeffrey
in their game,
the
contractually, who they are, whatever. I'm
Maybe
trying
he's
to
having
figure
some
out,
pickles and
like, we've
onions.
always joked about Johnny Hockey because I just think the name is hilarious. But, like, I don't know if that guy's going to be available, or would he come here, or do they like him? I'm trying to
Fred's
figure out
making,
what is the menu
double quarter
for
pounder
Steve
with
Eiserman
cheese
this summer.
with just ketchup
Just like
and
what's the
onion.
menu for the Pistons? Now,
And
we don't know if Troy
Jeffrey is
Weaver
having
will
a
even
double
pursue
quarter
any
pounder
of these
with
people.
cheese with
I'm just,
mustard
for our
and
audience
pickles.
and
Turn
for our
blinker on
mental
into gray.
stability, I want to create possibilities. And when Toronto gets aced out, the prevailing
It's an
thought,
old brand.
and stop me, in the hockey world is Brendan Shanahan and Dubas, they have to retool. And in order to do it, they have to free up salary because so much of it is tied to the four players.
Well, one of two things will happen. Either they'll retool, they'll break up the core four, or somebody's getting fired. Whether it's Dubas or Sheldon Keefe, somebody's getting asked.
But don't you believe that if someone got hired, their first order of business would be to take a piece of the core four, move it on?
See, Toronto's so finicky with that because it's either going to be that happens or they're going to hire somebody else that said, you win with these four guys. Do it. I don't know how. The last guy couldn't. But let's try you.
I don't think they're built to win this way.
No, they're not.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
They're built to win this way. They just can't do it. And it's kind of just fun to watch them flounder
Okay,
along.
right.
Because those guys are winners. Those guys are all talents ranging from great to generation. They should be winning games. Draw me a map to how they're not.
But it's more sizzle than steak. And I mean, you see it with what Florida's doing. Florida is taking their lunch.
It's either goaltending or toughness. It's something like that every year. They have talent.
That's my point, though. It's not a perfect blend. They lack a physicality. They lack the goaltending. It's all sizzle, no steak.
Potentially.
That's
And you just hate to see it.
I know. Okay, it breaks your heart. All right, thank you for that. You two were marvelous. That was basically pre-show, in-show. 248-539-9797. We'll get the train back on the tracks next. 97.1.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Nika IBE View Local 58. There's a crash in the left lane of 94 eastbound at Livernois. A disabled vehicle in the work zone. 696 eastbound registered Drake is blocking the right lane. Super slow 75 southbound from M39 to Sibley as construction is blocking the two right lanes from Northland to Sibley through Sunday. Put the expertise and skill of Nika signatory contractors and IBEW electricians to work on your commercial, public, industrial, or residential construction project. Productivity and innovation matter. Learn more at poweringmichigansfuture.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
So bad. Crying for your mama.
Give your small business one tech solution that checks all the boxes. It's all here with the Comcast Business Complete Connectivity Solution. It's cyber threat security for peace of mind. Check. The power of the largest, fastest, reliable network for small business. That's a triple box check right there. And save up to 75% a year on your wireless bill with Comcast Business Mobile. Check and cha-ching. It's everything you need to keep your business connected. From the company powered by the next generation 10G network. The Complete Connectivity Solution. Get started for just $40 a month for 12 months with no annual contract when you have mobile. And ask about an $800 prepaid card. Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Ends 5/21/23. Restrictions apply. Requires EcoBill autopay and new 100 megabits per second and security edge service.
I don't know.
Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
Like
Compares
you're a
weighted average
baby?
of top
No.
3 carriers.
Did you
Savings
cry
vary.
for your
After 12
mama?
months, regular rates apply.
If you own a home that's a little older, it's built better in many ways. But what can drive you crazy is how it feels. Too cold in the winter, too hot in the summer, and in the spring, flipping from heat to AC, often in the same day. You love your house, except for the comfort. But you can't enjoy anything if you aren't comfortable. You can crank the thermostat, which helps a little, until you get your utility bill. Ouch. Or you can fix the problem for good with high-efficiency USA foam insulation. Game changer. In one day, you can make your home comfortable no matter what the weather. And you look smart because it pays for itself in energy savings. You'll reach genius level if you call now because it's National Insulation Month and you can get free install labor from USA Insulation. You pay for the foam, they'll install it for free. And that's on top of the $1,200 kickback you can get from the energy tax credit. Practically Jeopardy level genius with that one. The only thing left to do is call 1-800-USA-FOAM. 800-USA-FOAM or USAinsulation.com. allegiant.com.
Your next nonstop adventure starts not too far from here at Flint Bishop with flights to the beach, the Vegas Strip, Music City, the Arizona Red Rocks, and more. Fly with ease and ultra-low fares when you book a nonstop flight from Flint Bishop today at allegiant.com.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Capura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
What are they doing now?
The latest news and information on the Big Ten on the 5 Star Zone podcast with Rico Baird. Get it on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
This is a weird one for me. I like Coke. Totally. Really? Yeah. Okay, I'll go. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think Coke, you want to go back to the same thing over and over again. Heather, you're saying that.
Yep. Can I get a double quarter pounder with cheese with just ketchup and onion?
Only ketchup and onion. Anything else?
And a large Coke. That's it.
A large Coke. Okay, your total is going to be $8.25. Have a good one.
Cool. Oh shoot, forgot about that. We got to run to
where?
O'Reilly's to drop that off.
Yep.
What?
No show last night. Nobody talks about a guy who makes $50 million.
Taking 3 peeks.
Literally looking like he didn't want to be there. So it got me thinking about other athletes in sports whose behaviors and performances get glossed over because for some reason they've attained this koala bear status or white tiger status. They're like this endangered species where they're protected. We can't even talk about it. Like Kevin, and by the way, Kevin Durant, if he does get criticized, will gaslight you. He'll make it that you're the problem. You're insane. It's funny because at the time, we all thought, wow, Draymond's going to get kicked off the Warriors. You just gave up the golden goose. Maybe Draymond just exposed something that we didn't know, that how soft he really was. That he said something to him and immediately got turned off and I don't want to be here anymore. And yeah, ever since then, he's just gone from place to place. And when things go wrong, I'm taking my ball and I'm going here, going here. Last night was just an example of every time he's got a chance to really show who he is, I think he's showing us who he really is. Well, that's why he's not that guy. And he'll finish his career with the Golden State title. And that's it. Like, I'm tired of people referring to this guy as all-time great when, like, I kind of view him like, yeah, he's a better James Harden.
Double quarter pounder.
Why am I listening? And look, I think Doris Burke is fabulous. I think Mark Jones is terrific. The point is, all they do during these broadcasts of Celtics Sixers, make excuses for James Harden. Is it why? Why is James Harden afforded protected status? God blows. The guy is not a winning basketball player. He was an analytics darling who was force-fed a basketball during an ISO fest in Houston. He's not a winner. It's been proven. Where was he last night? Quitting on the floor. That's where he was last night in the late stages. Substantially. Right. So my point is, not a basketball talk, but it's what brought it to light for me. And I go, oh, there have to be examples in football.
Is that yours? Is that right?
I'm gonna check.
Check it.
I better check real quick.
Alright.
Yep, I better.
Alright. Just want to make sure.
Make sure if it's right.
Alright.
Yep. I was correct.
Awesome.
At least they didn't make a set.
Right. We got lucky there.
At least they didn't make us pull up.
Yes.
So that was a late start, huh?
Yeah, it was. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll be right back.
That's a better term. I'm making a point. It's like, I understand, but Ryan Day took over a ready-made program. Now, he's a very good play caller, but reality is, they look far more loyal, and Michigan has emasculated twice. Yet no one brings, I don't feel like Ryan Day faces criticism. Not here. Now, Columbus, I'm sure. I was about to say, I hate to say it, but I think he loses again. Oh, I think he's done. He's done. You can't lose 3 in a row with the talent Ohio State's been putting in the league. Now, if they lose an epic game,
G. Smith, Urban Meyer, and Jim Tressel walk into the office, you know how.
I just wondered, college football, you see a lot of coaches get that status. I just wonder. Football, Aaron Rodgers comes to mind. Aaron Rodgers gets to behave in what I think is a completely ridiculous manner, and no one's written, the media just runs cover for him.
No, because he's become fun. Oh, let's write about him sitting in a cave, sleeping.
That's fine. Go ahead, David. What?
No, I was going to say, when you brought up Ryan Day, protected class, Harbaugh was and is protected class.
Oh, no question.
He was losing to Ohio State, and yet no criticism.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Harbaugh was criticized when he was not beating Ohio State. He was. Let's be fair. Now, he may have gotten shelter from fanboys like Gus or Joel, but reality is, every show on this station criticized. Local media criticized. I think national media took pleasure in Harbaugh failing. Now, Harbaugh's beating OSU.
Yeah.
You get the protected status. He's winning. He can mow his lawn in the news.
But what I mean about protected now is, have you heard anything about the NCAA coming down on this show? They might have been minor in people's eyes.
But if you're beating Ohio State, if you're winning, that's a song as old as time. When the Giants were winning Super Bowls, you didn't hear about Lawrence Taylor doing crack in a parking lot. Well, like that's as old as time. Allegedly. Allegedly. mentioned, 248-539-97. No, I mean, he had his fair share of problems. But it's all swept under the rug as long as you win.
Exactly. But Durant, you're not winning. See, and I was about to say, that's the thing when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. That Super Bowl is a long
look at all
time.
the crap LeBron takes.
He wins.
LeBron wins. The man is, 36 years old? And all LeBron does is win.
He does.
And I know he brings a lot of heat on himself because he does stupid stuff.
But in big moments, he rises up and he gets it done, whether you like him or not.
I cannot critique who he is as a basketball player. Kevin Durant, I can criticize, and yet nobody does it. Are there articles today? Has anyone on the bought and paid for NBA media gone after KD's no-show today on the 10 hours of coverage ESPN does a day?
No, but I think
useless studio shows.
I think a lot of that is they're afraid that he's going to gaslight them if he says something, and now no reporter wants to be the main story.
We almost had to cancel Road Trail. Almost had to cancel it.
You writing something critical, and then other writers will say, well, you know, that really wasn't that accurate.
He's not that bad. No, I don't care. I don't care if he's got the cure for cancer in his fingertips. I don't care. He is paid almost $50 million a year. He is very public about how unhappy he gets with the things he demands. And yet, he's not getting it done. When his story's written, he will have created situations for himself that blew up in his face. That's his fault.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's his own worst enemy. Because in hindsight, Kevin, could you have just said, you know what, Draymond, maybe you're right.
Look, it does lead me to something, and Pat Bev said something that's really interesting. You see the comment he made about how only half of NBA players actually love playing basketball?
I did not see that. Wow.
He has a podcast, and he said it. He goes, this league's not filled with guys who love this game. Essentially saying a small part of us, a small part of players, really love the game. And like when I look at a lot of these guys play,
it's a job.
Yeah, but my point is, that's hard for fans. That's hard for me to accept. Like, if Kevin Durant's, even if it's a job only and you don't love it, you're getting paid $50 million, you're the face of a franchise. You can't go out there last night and play that way.
No, but Mike, NBA players are showing you this. And guys, once again, this ain't just NBA, it's all sports. But what's the biggest problem with NBA? It's load management.
Right. But
I don't feel like playing today.
Like you never question whether a hockey player loves hockey. I don't question whether, outside of Kyler, I don't question if football players love football.
No.
It takes a lot for me to go that route. But in baseball, I never think about it. But basketball, it's like this thing.
But see, I think for baseball, you have to love the sport because it's so hard to get to the majors that you would have washed out.
Oh. My bad. We're just having an open conversation. 248-539-9797. We're up against it. Way over time. That's my fault. Here's Rico for microphones.
Pizzanzos.
Not microphones. It's been a little over 6 weeks now on Awaken 180. Down
Robert Longs.
Tony Ortiz is doing it as well. It's a simple program. It's very doable. I'm doing it. Tony's doing it.
Yeah, Robert Longs.
19,000 other people are doing this as well. And you can, if you're looking to lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 50, 100, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, Awaken 180 weight loss can be there for you. You get weekly,
that's a nice park.
Coaching, and
it's a small park.
Just for you.
Robert Longs is.
You simply just follow the program, listen to the adjustments, and the weight will come off. Look, summer's coming. If you want to get ready for your swimsuit or bikini, Awaken 180 weight loss can help you get there. It's very simple. 844-346-1800. 844-346-1800. Or go online, awaken180weightloss.com.
At Michigan Auto Loan, when you talk, we listen. When you ask questions, we answer and explain. We call you back at night and on weekends. We care more, so you will
Maybe that's why Michigan's largest legal newspaper calls Michigan Auto Law the best in the business for helping people injured in auto accidents. Read our reviews and discover for yourself the Michigan Auto Law difference. Go to autolaw.com for a free consultation. That's autolaw.com.
If you know a kid that loves the Michigan Panthers, register them to be the official kickoff kid at an upcoming home game. They'll join the equipment manager on the field at the start of the
FaceTime Zuzu on Mother's Day.
To register to win, log on to the contest page at 971theticket.com. Kelly Blue Book is the one-stop shop for pricing, fixing, selling, and instant cash offer. Instant cash offer is exactly what it sounds like. An official offer to buy or trade your car. Just enter your VIN or license plate, answer a few questions about your car's history, and what kind of condition it's in. In minutes, you'll receive an offer to sell or trade your car that you can be sure is fair. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car, and schedule a time to meet. For all of the its, KBB.com.
DQ presents The Sound of Summer Calling. Hey, it's me, Summer. I know you're busy with Beach Days, Little League games, and all the other fun in the sun, but you gotta get to DQ ASAP Pronto right now. The new Summer Blizzard menu is here, and it brought 5 iconic summer flavors, like new peanut butter puppy chow and s'mores. Oh yeah, it's back. Oh, that's my other line. Everyone is pumped about this new DQ Summer Blizzard menu. I gotta go. See you at DQ. Get it in the app. DQ. Happy tastes good.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke.
D.O. Jobs, like
heartbeat,
Howell,
heart racing, chest pain can come and go.
Howell
But the risk of
and
stroke
Brighton.
stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit NoTimeToWait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Guys, fellas, men, do you want a better sex life? Roman has genuine medication that helps you achieve and maintain what you need to perform. Roman has discreet wipes that help you last 4 times longer in bed. Roman has testosterone testing and treatment. Treating low testosterone can help revive your sex drive. So men, what are you waiting for? For a better sex life, go to Roe.
Good Lord. Mike?
Ladies, I challenge Victor to meet me halfway. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your
All
caregiving
right,
journey.
got the oil.
And better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Oh, butternut.
What's this?
Oil.
And again, if you stay at the D, you get 2 free stadium
Got this.
passes.
This is for you to give your mother for her Mother's Day present.
What is?
You give that to your mother.
For her Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's for her present. For being a great mother.
Yeah. Especially to my grandparents.
How dare you? How dare you? You are terrible. Terrible, terrible. Alright, which way are we getting out of here? Let's try this one.
Yeah, let's try cutting through this Taco Bell parking lot.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yep. Cutting through this Taco Bell parking lot.
Yeah. Tim Hortons.
They must be running out.
Yeah.
They could be out.
Exactly.
I have a feeling they're out of Timbit.
Yeah. Getting you so fat. How dare you? How dare you? I must say. Go from there.
When you sleep, because when you wake up, your reality is going to be kind of Josh, 97 What's up, Josh? Josh, what's going on?
Look at this. Fucking guys.
Never getting.
The actor, like Michael Rappaport, put something out about him, and him and Kevin Durant were in a legitimate Twitter feud, like, over a criticism